Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Chozen killed Terry Silver during the events of Cobra Kai Season 5? So in this timeline, the events of Cobra Kai Season 5 would still happen. Daniel would still get chosen in this timeline. Chozen would still try infiltrating Cobra Kai. But much like in the original timeline, Terry Silver would still find out, and he would still confront Chozen, so Chozen would still fight off the senseis. The events of Cobra Kai Season 5 would still carry on. Daniel and Chozen would still try to expose Terry Silver. They would still track down Mike Barnes, and Mike Barnes would still reveal Terry Silver's lawyer. Those events would carry on. Daniel would still confront Terry Silver, and they would still fight, but Terry Silver would still defeat him. And Terry Silver would still get Master Kim Dayoon and the rest of her senseis, so they would join Cobra Kai to help Terry Silver teach the way of the fist. Miyagi Fang would eventually reform. Daniel, Johnny, and Chozen would still interfere with the Saikai Taikai, and those events would stay the same. Hawk would still fight Kenny in this timeline, but Kenny would still defeat Hawk, and Sam would still fight Devin, and she would still defeat her, so Cobra Kai and Miyagi Fang would both qualify for the Saikai Taikai. The events of Season 5 would carry on. Daniel, Johnny, Chozen, Amanda, and Carmen would go celebrate Carmen's pregnancy, and they would still go to the club. But in this timeline, Chozen wouldn't be drinking. He would want to stay alert in case Terry Silver attacked. The night would stay the same. Johnny, Daniel, and Chozen would still be in the limo, but Chozen would be the only one sober. Mike Barnes would still hijack the limo. He would want to blame Daniel for his store burning down, but in this timeline, Chozen would stop Mike, and he would say that it was all Terry Silver's fault. So Mike Barnes would still want to go confront Terry Silver at his house, and at first, Daniel and Chozen would think that it was a bad idea, but in the end, Mike would convince Chozen. So Mike, Johnny, and Chozen would go to Terry Silver's house, and they would want to fight him. And much like in the original timeline, Mike Barnes would still be knocked out, so it would be Johnny and Chozen left to fight the rest of the senseis. But since Chozen wasn't drunk, he would have an easier time fighting the senseis, and Chozen would still go after Terry Silver. Terry Silver would try attacking Chozen, but Chozen would use a pressure point technique and disable Terry Silver. He would have Terry Silver on the ground. This is when Chozen would take out his sais. Terry Silver would be ready to die, and he would say that he was always meant to die on the battlefield and to get a warrior's death, but Chozen would say that Terry Silver wasn't a warrior, and he wouldn't hesitate to kill. So in this timeline, Chozen would stab Terry Silver in the heart, and he would kill him. Terry Silver would fall on the ground, so Chozen would go back with Johnny, and he would help him take down the senseis, and with their combined effort, Johnny and Chozen would defeat the senseis. This is when Mike Barnes would wake up, and he would see Johnny and Chozen standing over the senseis, and at the flagship dojo, Miyagi Fang would still expose Terry Silver, and some of the Cobra Kai students would decide to quit. Johnny would call Daniel, and he would explain what happened. Daniel would be surprised, and he would tell him to get out of there, so Johnny, Mike, and Chozen would leave Terry Silver's house, and over the next few days, Cobra Kai would shut down, and they would eventually find Terry Silver's body. An investigation would open, and Terry Silver's security cameras would reveal that Chozen killed Terry Silver, so the police would track down Chozen, and they would arrest him for murder. Chozen would be sent to prison. Miyagi Fang would get bad press for Chozen killing Terry Silver. Daniel would go visit Chozen in prison, and he would thank him for everything that he did. He would say that he went above and beyond. Chozen would say that he was happy that Terry Silver was gone, and that he got to restore his honor, and keep the legacy of Miyagi-Do. And in prison, some of the other prisoners would try to mess with Chozen, but Chozen would fight back, and eventually earn their respect. Gabriel would tell Chozen that another prisoner that escaped also knew karate. Chozen would realize that he was talking about Kreese, and he would ask Gabriel what Kreese's plan was, and that is where I'm gonna end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Chozen killed Terry Silver during the events of Cobra Kai Season 5? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.